Good morning. I need to unmute all of you. Good morning. Now, Quinta, let me just switch off your video. But unmute for the time being. Switch off the video, but unmute. Yeah. Quinta, switch off the video, but unmute. Yes. Wow, okay. So it seems that we are 5 of us, not sure where the others are, but anyway, they shall find us along the way. Okay, so as I had mentioned yesterday, so this being our first class, it's more or less, the idea is that we pick from where we left, okay? And as I mentioned, okay, because the platform is online, okay, so and you want to ensure that we all concentrate, okay, actually it's not so easy to concentrate on the virtual platform, okay, as compared to the actual class, okay, so the class is going to be, okay, so we shall attempt to ensure that it's as interactive as possible, okay, so that we don't get distracted along the way, okay. So that being said, okay, so we shall be having sessions, okay, the same MCQs we used to have the physical one, so I'll try to mimic the same on the virtual platform so that we all are able to concentrate, okay, so the MCQs as well as your own participation, okay, will go a long way in helping us making the class as interactive as possible. So we shall have sessions in two ways, okay, so rather in 2 sessions, okay. So each one of them it will be 40 minutes, okay, that's me therefore that is 80 minutes, then have a multiple choice question, okay, to cover, or rather to help us be able to catch up on what we have just done for that particular session, or even the previous session that we did discuss last time, okay. So as I mentioned, also don't forget these sessions are recorded, okay, so if you do want to have a recap of what we shall be discussing today, then of course you can be able to access them later on, okay, so you can be able to access them later on. So I'll share them later on the e-learning, okay, so ensure your e-learning is working for sure, otherwise you're not be able to access some of these things, okay. And of course, in case you have a question, okay, of course, you raise your hands, okay, so that or you'll use the chat. Actually, I don't know, you can see the chat down there, so you can also use the chat to help for me to be able to know that you have a question, okay. So it was enough you also raise your hand anywhere you have a question, okay. Okay, so questions so far? David?
Yes.
Yeah, question. Before we start.
No, I don't have a question. I don't have any question.
Okay, fair enough. Kami?
No, I don't have a question.
Quinta?
No question.
Oh, Samuel? No question. So, how is this? Emma? Ashley?
No question.
Petronila?
No question.
Then we have Karen. Karen, who is this? Jeffrey. So Jeffrey and Karen seem to have some issues on the background. Okay. Okay, fair enough. So let me mute all of you then. Okay, so I have muted all of you, so I'll mute one by one, okay, and as well as I'll be asking questions one by one. So once in a while, if you see I'm unmuting you, it means I want to ask you a question, okay? So David. David, yes. What was the last thing that we were discussing last time we met? I think we have almost last year. When was the last time we met?
We met on which date? 13th of March.
Oh, 13th, okay. Oh, this is last month.
Yep. Yeah, last month.
Oh, it seems many years ago. So, anyway, what was last thing?
We were discussing audit sampling.
So it was on audit sampling and audit procedure.
Yeah, we were there.
Okay, fair enough. Now, so I will share my screen. Okay, so if you can't see my screen, let me know. So I'll share my screen. Have a recap of what we were discussing last time. Okay, so
okay.
So, so can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, fair enough. So I assume that all of you can be able to see my screen, okay? So I think the last time we met, we were discussing on the audit sampling and audit procedure. Okay, so maybe just a quick recap of what we were discussing then. Okay? So as I mentioned, as an auditor, don't forget, you have to use the audit procedure, or essentially, okay, it does not matter. Remember, audit procedures are going to come more or less after you've done the test of control, okay? During the interim audit phase, okay? Once you've done the test of control, the result you're going to find from the test, okay, will help you out in being able to design the procedure that will help you out as an auditor in, of course, detecting material misstatement that might exist on the financial statement of the client you're auditing, okay? So the result of the test of control, of course, act as a guide, okay, on the procedures you're going to be applying later on, okay? And if you remember, we also say that if, for example, the test of control, or the result of the test of control that you've done indicate that the client has weak internal control system, okay, that implies, therefore, as an auditor, the procedure you're going to be using, okay, the procedure you're going to design need to factor in that result, okay, that the result, the controls are weak, that immediately for the risk of financial statement misstatement, that is a control risk, and the inherent risk is quite high. Okay, that implies, therefore, you need to apply more procedure. Okay, so the result of the test control you can be using, of course, will dictate, okay, the procedure, the audit procedure you're going to be using. Okay, and don't confuse between the test of control and the test of detail. Okay, or rather the audit procedure, the substantive audit procedure. Okay, don't confuse the two. Okay, a recap. Don't forget the test of control. These are the procedures you're going to be using as an auditor, okay, with the sole intention of trying to assess the operating effectiveness, okay, of the client internal control system, okay. Do the client controls, okay, achieve their purpose, okay, of preventing, detecting, and correcting misstatement on a timely basis, okay. On the other hand, don't forget to mention about the test of detail. Okay, now these are the procedures you're going to use. Okay, as an auditor, whose sole intention is not trying to detect. Okay, could there be an existence, okay, of material misstatement on the client's financial statement? Okay, so don't confuse the two. Okay? But as we mentioned, don't forget, essentially the audit procedure, the substantive audit procedures as well as the test of control, okay, they're going to be the same, okay. Of course, the only difference is objective, okay. As we mentioned, those audit procedure. So maybe a quick one, okay, so that I want to check on all of you, okay. So Karen, could you switch off your video so that we save on data for other people? Karen, could you switch off the video so that we save data for other people? Okay, so Delphine, let me unmute you, Delphine. So because I want to ask a question. So Delphine.
Yeah.
So what are the procedures, the audit procedures that we mentioned? I think we mentioned almost like 7.
Observation.
So we have the first one here, the observation.
There was analytical procedures.
Then we have the substantive analytical procedure. Let me ask someone else now. Let me meet you. Emma. Emma. You have gone underground. Emma, I can't hear you. Okay, Emma seemed to be a bit occupied. So Jeffrey.
Yes.
Yes, what were the procedures? So Jeffrey has told us there were 2 procedures, 2 procedures out of the 7. Observation, and you have the substantive procedure. What are the others?
Recalculation.
Then you have recalculation.
Reperformance.
Then you have reperformance. Let me ask someone else. That was good. Let me check someone else here. Kami.
Yes.
Yes, so the others?
External confirmation.
Then you have the external confirmation or third-party confirmation.
And recalculation.
Jeffrey has told us recalculation and performance. So what are the others?
Inquiry.
Well, then you have inquiry, and last one?
Inspection.
And then you have inspection. Okay, so generally those are the 7, or those are the 7 substantive procedures that we are meant to use. Okay, so don't forget, those are the procedures that more or less you can also use under the test of control. As I mentioned, the key difference is going to be more or less more towards what is the objective, okay? What objective, what do you want to achieve as an auditor, okay? What was the purpose of you as an auditor? What do you want to achieve out of those procedures, okay? So on the audit sampling, okay. So we mentioned at the end of the day, you as an auditor, quite unlikely will you be able to carry out, will you be able to audit every single transaction of the client? Okay, that's not going to be possible. Okay, so simply the audit procedure is the application of or you carrying out test, okay, whether test of control or whether the audit, the substantive audit procedure, less than 100% of the items, okay? So the test you carry out, in case we have 10 items and you're only going to test 5 out of the 10, okay, it simply means therefore you are carrying out audit sampling, okay? So, and as you mentioned, the reference ISA was ISA 560, 530. Okay, the reference ISA is 530. Okay, and as I mentioned, don't forget, if you want more notes, don't forget it's worth enough that you be going to these notes or the ISA more often than not. Okay, so it's upon you to do that. Okay. Okay, as you mentioned, don't forget the key main reason as to why you may want to apply audit sampling. It is not going to be possible for you as an auditor, okay? Because to audit every single item. Because first of all, don't forget the audit evidence you want to obtain, okay, is meant to be persuasive, okay? It's not meant to be that conclusive. It's meant to be persuasiveness. The element of persuasiveness has to come in place, okay? So if it is possible for you to reach a conclusion, okay, by testing 2 items, okay, why do you want to test 10 items? Okay, so it does not make any sense for you to do that. Okay, so if it is possible to draw conclusion based on 2 items, okay, then do it. Okay, you don't need to audit the entire 10 items or the entire 1,000 items. Okay, so you're only going to, it's just worth enough for you as an auditor to only audit what is necessary. Okay, as soon as you don't have time, okay, you can imagine in case you have a client that has, I don't know, a multinational, okay, or even not even a small client, okay, they're going to have by the end of the year, okay, you can imagine the number of transactions they have, okay, they're quite going to be many. So for sure you don't have time, okay. So the resource you don't have, okay, and the resource is in form of 2 ways. Okay, we have a resource in terms of time as well as the resource in terms of manpower. Okay, you don't have all the money, okay, to be able to pay the audit assistants. Okay, so generally, therefore, that's why there's a need for audit sampling. Okay. And you mentioned not all items. Okay, I think we had already discussed all this. So let me check something. So Jeffrey.
Yes.
We had already discussed the slide I am in right now. So let me just go back here. We had discussed this already, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Well, who was there? Let me ask David here. Petronita,
Yeah.
we had discussed this already, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Yes, so generally, to forget, as mentioned, it is so it's not a must that you audit every single element. Okay, so there's some elements that or there's some instance, okay, where the application of audit procedure is not necessary, or rather, it is not going to add any value to you. Okay, I think we did define the criteria. Okay, because in case you have high value items or key items. Okay. So generally, you may not, you can or you should not be carrying out audit. I think you mentioned the case of if you're going to be carrying out a stock take, okay, stock take, or for example, let's say for example, high value items like, I don't know, in case you're selling jewelries, okay. So generally, you cannot, okay, you cannot decide that I'll carry sample, I'll audit, or I'll test the inventory, okay, but in a sample. No, that might not be possible. Okay, so generally you have to audit every single, or you have to count, okay, every single inventory of your client, okay, the high value items, okay, as well as items of a certain amount, okay. As we're going to mention later on, okay, between the 2 main classification, okay, or the audit sampling, okay, both the statistical as well as the non-statistical, okay. There's some elements or there's some areas where you may have to audit, or you may want, okay, to say that I'll audit all the invoices, okay, above 1 million, okay. So in that case, therefore, it is simply mean that you may have applied the sampling there, but generally the way you did it might not be quite a good representative. So in that context, therefore, we can say that you may not have applied the instance. You may not have applied the procedure where every item or every sample unit had a chance of selection. Okay. Of course, also in case you're trying to audit areas where you want to obtain information, I think we mentioned the case of cycles. Okay, in the case of a purchase cycle, you want to assess whether you want to test whether the control within the purchase cycles are working. Okay, so that means therefore you can't break the cycle. Okay, in case the cycle has 10 steps, you can't say I'll audit 9 out of the 10 steps. Okay, if you want to test the cycle, therefore you have to audit all the 10 steps, for example, in that particular cycle. Okay. Okay, then you mentioned, don't forget, okay, that at the end of the day, you have to be careful as an auditor towards the two risks. Okay, we have the sampling risk and we have the non-sampling risk. Okay, so the two combined that give us detection risk. Okay, so the two of them, the sampling risk as well as the non-sampling risk. Okay, sampling risk simply imply therefore that maybe as an auditor, okay, the conclusion you're going to draw, okay, from the sample you are testing, okay, might be different. Okay, from the conclusion you have drawn in case you have to carry out the same test, but now for the entire population. Okay, so the fully 45 was sampling this. Okay, so simply means that simply it boils down to the sample you have selected. Okay, the sample that you have selected, is it able to, or the conclusion you're going to draw from that sample, is it going to be different from the conclusion you have drawn in case you have to test the entire population? If that's the case, that you get they be different, then that simply imply therefore that you have what we call sampling risk. Okay, so simply comparing the sample and the population. Okay, don't forget, if possible, we want to ensure the same procedure you apply on the sample, and if you have to do the same procedure on the population, if the conclusion from the sample will be different from the conclusion you can draw from the population, then that's simply therefore we have what we call a sampling risk. Okay. Then the non-sampling risk, okay, we have called the non-sampling risk, okay, as the name is suggesting, okay, it is not because of the sample you chose, okay, it is not because of the sample you chose. Maybe, first of all, the sample could have been good, okay, in terms of maybe the number of items, the method used to sample, they were all good. However, something else went that maybe have made things be a bit bad, okay. Maybe you did use a junior or the assistant used to interpret the result of the sample, okay, was not so well versed, not so experienced, okay, with the audit, and maybe they did conclude or they did make a wrong conclusion, okay, from the test they obtained, from the result they obtained from the test they carried out, okay. So that's me. It is not because of the sample you chose, okay. It is not because of the sample you did choose. It's because maybe you are an inexperienced a person who was carrying out the interpretation, okay, of the result of the sample. Okay, so it is not because of the sample. Okay, so you may have to get that clear. Okay, so it's because of other factors other than the sample that you did choose. Okay. Don't forget, in case of question, don't forget you can raise your hand or you can even put it on the chat. So I think I'll be checking once in a while. Okay. And don't forget, the two combined is what we refer to as the detection risk. Okay, the two combined is what we refer to as detection risk. Now, maybe a quick one. Let me get someone here. Samuel.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we say that essentially that at the end of the day, since you're carrying out an audit for a client, this is an external audit. Okay, it is not an internal audit. Okay, so you have to follow what we call the audit risk methodology. You remember that?
Audit risk methodology.
Yes, because you're carrying an audit for this is an external audit, not an internal audit.
I can't remember it well.
You can't remember. Anyway, so you have to carry any external audit, you're going to carry any independent external audit you're going to carry out, don't forget, must be based on the audit risk methodology, okay? Which you mentioned is made of 3 components. Now, if you can't remember, I'm not sure they can remember the components then. Let me check someone else. So Ashley.
Yes.
So we say that the audit model is made of 3 components, which are
Pass. Pass.
okay. And seeing the break was not so good. Emma. Emma. Hey, Emma, why aren't you hiding? What happened? Delphine.
Yes.
Yes, so we say that the audit risk model is made of 3 components, which includes
I don't know.
Hey, this
Give
brain,
me a hint.
sorry,
Give me a hint. I don't remember.
one of them is detection risk.
Oh. Um. Oh, audit risk is equals to detection risk plus audit risk plus something. I don't remember.
Okay, let me check someone else. Kami.
Yes.
Yes, so it's made of 3 components. Save the boat.
Control risk,
Control risk
inherent risk.
and inherent risk. So those are 3 components that makes the audit risk model. Okay, we have the control risk. Okay, we have inherent risk, we have control risk, and we have detection risk. Okay, and don't forget now here the detection risk is the two component. Okay, we have the sampling risk and we have the non-sampling risk. Okay, and on the audit risk model, it is not a plus. Okay, don't forget you're multiplying all the 3 components. Okay, so it is inherent risk multiplied by control risk multiplied by detection risk. Okay. Then we went ahead and mentioned that don't forget audit sampling. It's made, we can classify it into 2 main categories. We have the statistical sampling method and we have the non-statistical sampling method. Okay, statistical and we have the non-statistical sampling method. What the difference, okay? It simply means if from the population, okay, that you have, okay, don't forget the items within the population is what we refer to as the sampling unit, okay, don't forget. So our meeting is going to end in 10 minutes, okay, I'm just giving a reminder here, but don't forget we are going to come back with the same link that I sent you, okay, so it will end 10 minutes, then we shall come back with the same link, but we're going to have a break, by the way, okay, so we want to ensure that you don't, the online environment, as I mentioned, is not the best. But anyway, we are going to see how best you can do it. So we're going to take a break. Okay. After 10 minutes, after the 40 minutes has come to an end. Anyway, so back to sampling. Okay. So we see that we classify the sampling method in 2 classes. We have the statistical sampling and you have the non-statistical sampling. Okay. And the key difference is, do you have all the items or those sampling units? Okay. Sampling units, don't forget, I've just remembered the sampling unit, okay, those units within the population that have a chance of being selected, okay, those are called, referred to as sampling unit, okay. This does not mean the units within a sample, okay, so don't confuse the two, okay. So anyway, so under the statistical sampling method, don't forget the sampling units or the items that have a chance of being selected have an equal chance. Okay, so all those items, okay, in case you have 10 items, okay, that means therefore all the 10 items have an equal chance. Okay, no one of those units in the units with the population have higher chance than the other or lower chances than the other. So they all have an equal chance of being selected. Okay, but if that's the case, then the method you're using is what we call as the statistical sampling method. Okay, and that implies therefore, since they do have an equal chance, okay, that implies therefore it is possible for you as an auditor, okay, to extrapolate the result of the sample to the entire population. So in case, for example, in the sample you find that 2% of the items there was fraud, okay, on the sample, for example, okay, assume that you did test 10 items, okay, and out of the 10 items you did test, okay, maybe assume these are 10 procedures, okay. Here's an example. You want to test on whether the internal controls are working, okay, and you pick 10 procedures, okay. You are doing a test of control, okay. And out of the 10 procedure, assume that it's only 1 procedure that is not working, okay. It's only 1 procedure is not working. That gives us 1 out of the 10, okay. That gives us 10%, okay. And therefore, from the result of the sample taken, it's 1 item out of the 10 or the 10%, you can conclude that the entire population, if for example the client has, let's say, 1,000 procedures in total, okay, don't forget the 10 items or the 10 procedures we just taken is a sample, okay. So assuming that the client has 1,000 procedures, okay, that immediately therefore, okay, Let me actually share something so that you can all see. Let me give a new share. Just a minute. David, I want to unmute you.
Okay, yes, I'm unmuted.
Yes, it's now. There's a screen I wanted to share. Let me go back to it. So the screen. So
Okay.
I want you to tell me whether you can see it. Nice. Share.
Okay.
Can you see my whiteboard?
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah, okay. So what I was, okay, thank you. So what I was saying, so is that if, for example, you're testing, okay, all the items we have, okay, so this is a test you're carrying out, okay, so there's a test, so you're doing, it's one item. So out of, there were 10 procedures. So you can see it, David. David, I want to confirm to see whether you're seeing my screen. Let me unmute you. Can you see it, my David?
Yes.
You can see 10 procedures are written there.
Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay, fair enough. So if, for example, you're doing 10 is this a sample? Okay, so this is a sample you're taking. Okay, and out of the 10, out of the sample, we did take 10 procedures. Okay, so if, for example, you have one out of the 10 procedure. Okay, so one item. Okay, so one of the item. So there's one item that, for example, is not working properly. So this is one that has issue. Okay, so not working. Okay, so this is not working. Okay. So that therefore, we can see that out of the 10, we can say 1 out of the 10, okay, is what is the result of the sample, okay, that for example, will give us therefore 10%, okay. So what I mean there is that this is the sample, this is the sample results. So this is the sample results. That means therefore, if, for example, we would want now to extrapolate, okay, that means therefore, the items, we can now be able to say that out of the 10%, so this is 10% that we obtained from the sample, we can conclude and say that the entire population, therefore, the entire population, okay, has, for example, 10% of the procedures within the entire population have, for example, are not working, okay? That therefore, we have extrapolated the result of the sample to the entire population, okay? That means therefore you can apply the use of probability, okay? They simply want to say the use of probability distribution, okay? Or probability, we can extrapolate the result of the sample, okay, to the entire population. That means therefore 10% of the item within the population, therefore, will also, or the procedure will not be working, okay? That can only happen if you're using the statistical sampling method, okay? Now we have the reverse of it, okay? The non-statistical sampling method, okay? That means first of all, you cannot extrapolate, okay? So you may not always be extrapolating, okay? Because don't forget, the items within the sample did not have an equal chance, okay? The items with the sample did not have an equal chance. So that means you may not be able to extrapolate the sample for the entire population, okay? That together the key difference within the statistical sampling method and the non-statistical sampling method, okay? Okay, so in the chat, there seems to be no one is raising his hand. Okay, fair enough. I think we have 2 minutes. So let me go back to our PowerPoint. Okay, the key difference between the statistical sampling method and the non-statistical sampling method. Okay, it's about simply, it's about the items. Do they have an equal chance of selection or not? Okay, so if they have an equal chance, then that's statistical. If they don't have equal chance, then that is simply the non-statistical sampling method. Okay. We had and also did mention a number of those methods. Okay, I think a number of them, and I can't. If we, let me just unmute. Let me check. So back to you, David. So have we discussed all these methods, or I don't know, have we discussed all these methods, all the way from the random sampling method to the mount stage?
No, we did only 3 till the haphazards and
Till the haphazard. Okay, then fair enough.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
that's it.
Okay, then fair enough. I think we take a break. We take a break of how long? Now, right now it's 9.
15-minute break.
15. Okay, fair enough. We can meet at
Yes.
9:15 then. Okay, so we can meet at 9:15. Fair enough. Okay, see you at 9:15.